Hello. Okay, next video. This video is going to be a talky video, so there's no makeup involved aside from the lot I've slapped on my face. So I've been getting a lot of requests lately for looks, well not looks, but for videos about, it sounds a bit conceited really, but about myself, or obviously non-makeup videos like this. And one of my very good friends here on YouTube, Tony, Anthony Cook Makeup Artist, I'll put his name there, he recently did this video and it's inspired me to do one. So, and I asked you guys on my Facebook page what you'd rather see, a tutorial or this, and you guys chose this. So, I'm going to be doing a 50 facts about me video. So to start things off, I've got my little list here of things that I'm going to say, because keeping track of 50 things without repeating myself is going to be difficult. So, number one, my favourite colour is purple. Like, I've actually got this to show you. This is my contact lens case, but that colour purple, it didn't really give it justice on the camera, but I love that colour purple. I am right-handed. Number three is I procrastinate all the time. So, which leads me to my next point. Number four, I'm always late for things. Always. I'm not very punctual at all. I mean to be, and I plan things really well, yet I'm always late. I think I plan things to the minute, and I don't leave myself any time to spare. Always, without fail. I have two kiddies, well, not kiddies, I suppose they're 3 years old, no, 4 years old, 3 and a bit years old. Cosmo and Safi, they're brother and sister. And number six, I think I enjoy playing with their toys more than they do. Number seven, I love musicals, like way too much. Number eight, when I find a song that I like a lot, I listen to it on repeat. Not just a couple times, I listen to it hundreds of times, over and over and over and over again on a loop. I do that, I think once a week I have a different song that I fancy listening to, and I have it on repeat. It drives Graham mad. I try not to have it too loud, but like at the moment it's the Portal theme songs, like the ending songs from the first and second film. I've got them on repeat. Last week it was Dolly's 9 to 5, over and over and over again. I can quite happily sit there and listen to the same song. I do that with movies as well, like movie songs over and over and over again, and I watch movies over and over and over again that I fancy watching, which leads me on to number 9. Consequently, I've memorised from start to finish movie scripts and song lyrics and just stuff like that from hundreds of films. Like, I could get to the point where I'm sitting and watching a movie and I could just be mouthing the entire script along with it. It's crazy, and so I suck at remembering names and faces, but I remember useless information, so thanks, brain. I have a 3-year-old niece called Lily Rose, and I love her so much. I drink at least 6 cans of energy drink a day. Well, yeah, 4 to 6-ish. Depending if I'm at work, then it's probably about 7, 8. I drink a lot. So consequently, number 12, I suffer from insomnia, which is, well, not all the time. It's 5 out of 7 days a week. I do not sleep. So it's probably down to energy drinks, but I don't know. Then again, I used to sleep really badly before the energy drinks, so yeah. Number 13, when I do sleep, unfortunately I do get bad nightmares. I'm 24 and I still get really bad nightmares almost every night, which is annoying because I don't think I'm that much of a, like, that kind of spirited person for some reason, but I get nightmares every other night. I click my fingers a lot, and my toes and my back and stuff like that, but what's weird, I click my knuckles like this. Hopefully they won't click, but yeah, I sit there at work and I just sit, just in general, just go like that, and I click my knuckles. It's really weird on my face, I don't know, it's rather than doing that, I always do that. Weird. Number 15, I've been a YouTube partner now for 2 years, about a week ago now. I've made videos for about 2 years, 5 months, I think, something like that. Number 16, I studied makeup for around 6 years, give or take. Maybe, I think it might be 6 or 7, something like that. Which leads me on to number 17. I also studied wig making, costume design, art and life drawing, hairdressing, facial prestige making, of course, cosmetic makeup and prosthetic makeup, special effects, that kind of thing. This is why I need lists. Number 18, I wear contact lenses during the day because I don't like wearing glasses outside, like other than outside my home, you mean, because I've got too much on my face as it is with the fringe and that. But yeah, I wear regular, normal lenses as well because rather than having to wear glasses. I mean, mine aren't that bad. I think it's short-sighted, so I can see things close up. Anything further than my arm is very, very blurry. Number 19, I've already said it, but I'm 24 years old. Number 20, my full name is Charlie Short. That's it. I haven't got a middle name, I've got no double barrel names, just Charlie Short. Plain and simple. Number 21, I love Hello Kitty. Like, unhealthy amounts. I love Hello Kitty. I've got about 100-ish plush teddies, different kitties I've got from different places, and obviously like Hello Kitty boxes, like little tin lunch boxes that I use for like contact lenses storage. I've got contact lens cases for Hello Kitty. I use loads of like random Hello Kitty boxes to kind of store makeup and that. I'm not addicted, I don't think, to Hello Kitty, like, but I do know a lot about Hello Kitty, like a lot. Yeah. Number 22. Each of my tutorials ends up being about 45 minutes of footage, about 65 clips. It takes me about 3 hours to record one tutorial, usually 3 to 4, depending on the look. And it takes me about 1 to 2 hours to actually edit the video down to like 10-15 minutes. So I love anime movies, like Studio Ghibli type films, like Howl's Moving Castle and Ponyo and stuff like that. Not so much anime cartoon series, aside from, actually there are quite a few. I made a list of things, of different cartoon series I like, and yeah, I've got like Death Note, Dragon Ball Z, Card Captors, Full Metal Alchemist. I used to love Pokemon. God, I do actually quite like, I do like watch quite a few, I think, actually. Yeah, okay, I like anime series as well. Awesome. Actually, on to my next point. I wrote down number 24. Speaking of Pokemon, I still have all of my Pokemon cards from when I was really young. Love them. I have thousands of them. I've got crates of them. When I collected them the mad way. Seriously, I've got boxes stacked full of like 500 at a time of cards, and I have all like the different shiny cards. And why don't we bring back Pokemon cards? Seriously, I had so much fun playing that. No one actually battled with them. But anyway, I'll digress. Carry on. Number 25. I'm not 100% sure on this. I think this is right. I'm around 5'7" tall, so I'm not that tall. It could be 5'6" or 5'8", something like that. So yeah, I'm a short ass. Number 26. I have 3 tattoos. I have my armband, my stars on my wrist, and I've got stars on my hips that go towards my belly. Same as those, basically, just both, if like 6 pointing inwards. Number 27. I talk with my hands a lot, as you all tend to point out in the comments. Like, I talk with my hands a lot. I do. If I sat on my hands or tied my hands together, I probably couldn't really speak much. It's weird. Yeah, so I have to, yeah. My original hair colour is dark brown, but at the moment I'm dyeing it black, obviously. When I was number 29, when I was 17, I dyed my hair a different colour every week. I literally bleached it really light blonde and then did a different colour every week and acid bathed it out every single week, so I could have bright blue, bright green, turquoise, that kind of thing every week. It was awesome. Number 30, I am the worst morning person ever. I do not get out of bed at all. I'm just not lazy. I just do not like waking up. And when I do get up, I'm the grumpiest person ever. And I know it. I know when I wake up how grumpy I am, because I'm just like, it's best not to talk to me, because I'll end up saying something grumpy and then I'll be just regretting it. And that's a later fact, by the way. I regret everything. I'll talk about that in a bit. But yeah, it's just best not to talk to me. It's just best to push me out of the way and let me wake up slowly and, yeah, drink energy drinks. I'll be fine. I mean, I'm not mean. I'm just, when I wake up, I'm just, it's just like, go away. I want to wake up. Go away. That kind of thing. Number 31, I get really, really bad anxiety, especially before I'm about to do something that I've planned, if that makes sense. Like, if I've planned to go to a party, I'll be fine up until the second I leave the door, and then all of a sudden I'll be mild panic attack, and for some reason, it's like, well, one of my next points is getting a taxi. I've got bad anxiety about hiring taxis and stuff like that. It's crazy. Number 32, I suck at dancing. I cannot dance. I'm terrible at it. Number 33, I refuse to kill something. Obviously, animals. Of course I wouldn't kill animals. That's just, yeah, obviously. I mean, insects. I would not kill an insect. I think when I was really, really young, I was a giant, massive spider, and I did kill it. I dropped some wood on it or something. I was like, I don't know, 7 or 8, and I remember it really vividly. And I felt awful after doing it, and I've not killed an insect intentionally since. I refused to. I just would feel so bad, which leads me on to my next point. Number 34, I have the biggest conscience ever. Seriously, it's bad. I feel guilty about everything. Like the other day, I put a message on Facebook. Was having problems with a particular person being mean, and I said on Facebook that we can't do the Hangout, the live chat, because this person was being a meanie. And I took it down, and people were asking me, why did you take it down? Is the Hangout not happening? And I said, no, it's happening. I just, I felt bad about calling the person a meanie. Yeah, I know it's silly. They were a meanie, but I'm probably going to feel bad about saying that now, but I don't like, I regret saying things and I just feel bad, and I'm silly. Ignore me. Number 35, I shave every day. Today has been 2 times, and it's only, what time is it now? 9 o'clock. Okay, my hair grows ridiculously quick. Seriously, this little bit of fuzz here is like 2 days of growth. It's ridiculous. I've got a lot of makeup on at the moment, so you can't, you can feel it. It's so coarse, my face hair. It's annoying. You know when you're a kid, well, obviously you girls out there probably won't sympathise with me, but when you're a kid you think, oh, I wish I could wear glasses, or I wish I could shave and stuff like that. I'm now shaving sometimes twice a day, and I have to wear glasses and contacts. I immediately regret everything I ever said when I was young. Number 36, I am a night owl. Probably because I don't sleep, but yeah, I do all my comments and everything and record all these tutorials. Like now, I'm recording it, not right now, it's 9:15, I think, at night, so it's when I'm most active. Number 37, I love making lists, hence why you can't really see that. I've wrote a list of all of my facts so I remember what I'm saying, and yeah, and I love organising things, hence why I love my label gun. I've actually labelled nearly everything in my apartment at this point. I even, when I first bought the label gun, labelled my partner. Only once, but I did make him a Graham sticker. He wore it for like a day, it was really funny. I love organising things so much. Number 38, I'm socially very awkward with new people. Sometimes not just new people, it's like at the start of conversations and when meeting new people in new places, I'm very, very, very... Inside, I'm incredibly shy, and I get anxiety over it and stuff like that. So I've always done this since I can remember now, forced myself to be more active and forced myself into situations like that. I like doing it, I just get so nervous. So this puts me, I'll make sure I jump in the conversation and I make, not an effort, but I try to suppress the feelings, and yeah, so I try to get over that, but I'm very shy at heart. Number 39, I hate being alone. I hate it. I really do not like it. If I'm on my own, I feel miserable. I just don't like it. I get really upset. Even now, like I may be on my own, but Graham's in the other room, my partner. So I'm fine with that. I know he's there. I know someone's there. I can't be on my own. I get so, it's not claustrophobic. It's that kind of a feeling. I need someone there. I don't know. I'm hopeless. But number 40, number 40 now, it leads me onto this really, because I cannot travel anywhere alone either. Specifically public transport, because I'm terrible with directions. Seriously, like, if I'm not with someone showing me where to go, I would end up lost. Unless I had a sign somewhere that said, this person is hopeless, please direct him, and give him candy. But like trains and buses and underground, that kind of thing, no. I would get lost. I would end up going around in circles. It's just not going to happen. So I either need written instructions on what to do, or I'm constantly on the phone to someone, which is what I do when I come home from work. I'm always on the phone to my partner, even though it's like a 10-minute walk. I have problems, I think. And number 41, as I mentioned earlier, I have a massive issue ordering taxis. I get anxiety over ordering. It all leads to anxiety, doesn't it? It all leads to me not being able to be alone. But rather than this turn into a shrink session, I get anxiety. I don't know what it is. It's a taxi coming up. If I'm with someone else, they can do the talking for me, so it's fine. But physically speaking to someone, ordering a taxi and getting in, I don't know, I just feel weird. I don't know. Number 42, I'm way too sensitive. Way too sensitive. I cry all the time, especially obviously movies, but not just when it's sad, which it doesn't take much to get me to cry, but like when there's a happy ending, like a really happy ending, I cry then through happiness all the time. It's crazy. Like if I'm watching, like the film that makes me cry the most is Beaches with Bette Midler. Oh my god, I cry so much. Or Bicentennial Man, tears. Even though I've seen them like 100 times, tears. But happy moments like at the end of Despicable Me, for example. At the end of that film, I always cry. Why? happy family, and I still cry. It's crazy. But anyway, also that leads me on to my next bit. Number 43, I clap when I'm excited. Well, when I'm really happy. I do that a lot. I can't stop doing that. It's really awkward when I'm at work or something and I get really happy and it's just like, oh, brilliant. I'm like, wait a minute. Put the hands down. Number 44, actually, I get overexcited about stupid things, and when I'm really excited, I jump on the spot whilst clapping. It sounds really weird when you think about it, but at the time it only lasts a few seconds, and I didn't know I did it. I got told by someone. I was like, they were like, stop jumping. I'm like, what? But awesome. Yeah, so I need to work on that. Number 45, I was born in August, so I'm a Leo. Number 46, I feel like I'm a pessimistic person. You might not see that, but I force myself to think positive always. Like, I'm always determined to think positive, which probably makes me an optimist. I'm an opti-pessimist. I mainly watch DVDs rather than television. I do watch television a bit, but it's usually musicals, horrors, or comedy shows, like TV shows on a loop. That's usually what I watch. And obviously TV series, but they tend to be horror TV series like Buffy and American Horror Story I've recently started watching, and Sex and the City, which is comedy, I would say. Yeah. Number 48, yeah, I love making things, as you guys probably know, props and costumes. I just like being crafty. Even though I'm terrible at art, like drawing, I love making stuff. Even if most of the time it ends up looking like a weird mess that I just push to the side and start again. I have a really bad obsessive compulsive disorder that I've had since forever, that I can remember. It's got a lot better as I've got older, but it now mainly focuses towards obviously cleaning and organising, and yeah, everything has to be in the right place, that kind of a thing. Hence probably why my label gun. I'm learning a lot about myself in this video. And the last one, number 50, I used to be a massive hoarder of stuff. Not rubbish, just stuff. Like, I might see, oh, that container looks nice, that food came in. I wash, not, you know, sometimes food comes in really posh, like pretty containers that you can wash and keep, and then find out like a cupboard full of jars, random empty jars that I've wanted to use but haven't the heart to throw away, stuff like that. I'm better now. Now I mainly just focus on hoarding makeup, or collecting makeup, and wigs, and costumes, and Hello Kitty, which is fine. I can justify that. I can't really justify the Hello Kitty, but I'm allowed one vice. I'm allowed to collect Hello Kitty. And Gloomy Bear. Yeah. And tops with skeleton people on. And jewellery. And contact lenses. And books. And gadgets. I've not really changed much, actually. I think I'm still a hoarder. So that's it. I'm sorry I rambled on. That could be another fact. Number 51. I ramble on and I mumble. Number 52. I need to stop now. I'm 53. But yeah, no, this was actually quite fun to do. Sorry, I feel really bad already because I'm kind of ranting on about myself, which I don't like doing. But once I've got me started, you've got me started. Now I can't stop. But no, this was really fun. So I'll tag everyone in this. Because yeah, what would be really fun if I tag everyone is if you all do this challenge and then post it as video response, and obviously I'll approve all of them. Yeah, that would be really fun because it's fun watching it. Yeah, it's really, you learn a lot about yourself. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I'm sorry I rambled on for however long this video is. I'm worrying about how long this video is now. But yeah, so thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, you know, rate, comment, subscribe, it's the usual. And yeah, so until next time, bye.